Hey guys, it's Bridget and welcome to Bridget DIY. So, in today's video, I will be DIYing a boho chic inspired home decor. I'm talking about wall art, vases, but spray painted, bottle DIY palm dried leaves, and I'm also going to be trying out a gold color for a boho themed decor. Because it's always like the neutral colors such as this color behind, which I'm not sure what it is. It's like a grayish color. Is it gray? Or is it brown? It's like brown and gray mixed together to beige. This is beige, kind of. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you know what this color is, because I've been asking my husband what this color is. Babe, what is this color? So it's all about neutral colors, the dark browns as well, the dark greens, not this kind of green, but a very dark green, and the more neutrals, the creams and everything. I'm going to be trying out a gold color once and for all. I'm going to be working with what I have, which is exciting, by the way. I bought some few things at a very, affordable price because I wanted to do something with my dresser. So let's just get into the video, shall we? I started off first by cutting the water paper, also known as sandpaper, but a very soft one, so that I can be able to sand my mirror easily. I wanted to create a rough texture so that the gray primer can be absorbed. That's what I was filling with my hands. Of course, I did this to all the four sides of my mirror. I had to clean my mirror with a messing cloth before I covered it. And to cover it, I used a newspaper by cutting it to fit the mirror with the masking tape as well. So I went ahead and spray painted my mirror with a grey primer only because I wanted the rose gold paint to last a bit longer and to be more durable. This is just my own theory. You can do your own thing if you want. And please make sure you wear a mask to cover your nose and your mouth, and drink a cup of milk after. This is just to help with some breathing problems. Leave this to dry for 30 minutes. After the grey primer had dried up, I went ahead with the rose gold and spray painted the whole mirror with it. Now, you want to make sure that you fully covered your mirror, or else you might make the same common mistake that most of us do for spray painting the edges of your mirror. So I did this to all the four sides of my mirror. I have always wanted a gold mirror, seeing them in Pinterest, seeing them in other YouTube videos. It was high time I made one for myself. And I actually used the mirror that I already had, which was black. It had a black frame around it. So this was a very easy DIY for me to do, and I like the way it turned out. It turned out so great. I was like, rose gold? Hello, hi, I see you. wall art, I didn't even know what I was gonna do to start off with. I knew what I wanted from my inspiration, wall art, which I saw from Pinterest, which I liked, and I wanted to do something different from the ones that I've seen so far on YouTube and also from Pinterest, which I love, by the way. I printed this art print from Pinterest and traced it and made some easy lines where it is the dress. I used a glue gun, scissor rope, and this beautiful stone-like sponges. I cut the rope, applied some hot glue on it, and sticked it on a hard paper, following the lines on the dress. After sticking it on, you cut the rope, you repeat the same process in all the parts of the dress, and of course, following the lines. I also used tar twine. I removed excess tar so that it wouldn't smell from the inside of the glass frame, and it doesn't. You repeat the same process as you did with the sisal twine, but only to make outlines for whatever you want to do. I decided to cover the white space with a masking tape to avoid it from getting messy. I jumped into sticking this small stone-like material with some glue that can be easily compressed. I have no idea what they're called, and I took them from my mom. Doing this is the same as making a mosaic. And this is how it looks like from up close. I'm going through these lines again with a pencil to make them more bold and to make the head to be more defined. I saw this two prints that I like. I was like, you know what? I want to try this. Here I'm trying to make a bow because I think I'm seeing one from the print, but I just went ahead and freestyled it myself. I'm trying to sharpen this bow by darkening it with a pencil. I did the same to the top part of the dress by darkening it with a pencil. I made lines on the top of her dress as done on the print. I didn't like how the lines looked with a pencil, so I used a glitter glue on top of those lines and also to match the second art. I spray painted the big frame with rose gold after covering it. What I had, the pencil colors and all the materials that I had to make this wall art. I repeated the same mosaic head on this piece of art because I wanted the two to correspond. After after I did the mosaic head, I went ahead and did the clay pot, and now I'm doing the leaf with a gray pencil color, and then now I'm doing it with a pencil, outlining the outlines. I thought this artwork would look amazing with some golden glitter glue, so I went ahead and used it. So what I did, I just placed this glue on the lines that are already traced on this dress, and it looks amazing. I also shaded the shoes with a brown pencil color, and I also did some scribbling techniques on the hand. Now we move on to the legs and do the same thing that we did on the hand, which is the scribbling technique. I did smudge the shading a little bit, and this is how it looks like. I then continued with the glitter glue to finish off the artwork. Now you want to make sure that the glue on the lines does not stick together so that it doesn't become messy. I'm gonna go right ahead and do the rest of these lines all together. I didn't like the big one at first. I was like, you know what, it's missing something. As days went by, I was like, you know what, I'm okay with it, and it was beautiful. Everything turned out perfectly. It was the same exact thing, but with kind of like a different what should I say, a different artsy vibe. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Was also worth it making all these DIYs, and I'm gonna make a part 2 of a continuation of course, this DIY, which is gonna be the vases, the DIY dried palm leaves, and also the twine bottles. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed watching this video, make sure you like and subscribe by clicking the bell button below to get notified of every time I post a new DIY video.